Hey all, Jason Levon, priest at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to another Pause and Pray. Today, August 24th, happens to be the 9th anniversary of my marriage with my partner, Christy. And I've been thinking a lot about her today and all of the many qualities and gifts that I truly admire and appreciate that she has. One of them is her ability as a knitter. She loves to knit. She tried to teach me once how to knit. I learned how to make a scarf, but that was about the extent of it. It wasn't the most beautiful scarf, but it was a scarf, and I guess it's functional in that it would keep you warm. But she amazes me with all she can create out of skeins of yarn. For several months now, Christy's actually been working on a sweater for me. It's a beautiful cable knit Irish style sweater. I love sweaters, and as the cold weather is approaching in fall and winter, nothing beats a sweater and good music or a good book or a good conversation around the fireplace here at the rectory. So she's been making this sweater for me, and it's incredible in its detail and also in its beauty. And as I watch her knit almost on a daily basis, I find myself struggling, if I'm honest with you, to think that she's doing all of that work for me, because I have a hard time sometimes letting love in, and I also know how stubborn and self-centered I can be at times. She's seen all of that, and yet somehow she loves me anyways. I also have found myself thinking a lot as I watch her knit about how she has helped knit my life to love in ways I never could have imagined otherwise. Not just with her and our relationship with one another, but her children and the grandkids that are a part of our lives now. Or the beautiful friendships that our lives have been woven into over the past 9 years, and even and especially the beautiful communities of faith that our lives and hearts have been knit to over our marriage together. I think of the wonderful people of St. John the Divine in Burlington, and now the wonderful people here at St. Luke's in Milwaukee. In today's daily office, we are invited to pray Psalm 86. And in verse 11, we hear the psalmist praying that God would knit his or her heart to God, that God would knit the psalmist's heart to love. What a beautiful image for us to pause and pray about today. The way in which we have encountered God knitting our hearts to love. Maybe for some of us that's experienced through the gift of our partners, who see us in all of our vulnerability and imperfections and yet love us anyways. For others, it may be found in the gift of children and grandkids that knit our lives into love and sacrifice in ways we never could have imagined doing otherwise. And still for others of us, it's our friends who keep our lives woven to support and connection when our partners and our kids are driving us bonkers. And still for others, like Christy, it's found in those nourishing passions and hobbies like knitting that keep weaving our lives into this creative and life-giving energy. Just some of the ways we come to encounter over and over again our divine knitter hard at work, making beautiful tapestries with and within our lives. God's peace and blessings to you all.